Welcome everyone to Google Sites Tutorials. In this video we will learn how to create a personalized website that we can publish and share with whomever we want. You'll learn how to customize colors, add images, add text, add videos, any type of multimedia. In order to access Google Sites, from our Google homepage, we're going to go up to our waffle and we will scroll down until we see Google Sites. And you can click on that. If you do not have that by chance, you can just go to your URL bar up here and you can type in sites.google.com and that will take you to your Google site that contains all of your websites that you have created. You may not see anything on there, so the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to go down to the bottom right hand corner. We're going to click on the big colored plus sign there. What you're going to see is the beginning of your website creation. This is a very simple, basic default design. And we are going to spice that up with colors, images, etc. But the first thing we want to do is we want to title our website. And this is the actual file name that we're going to call it. So this is not the title of your website. This is just your file name. So I can call this anything. So I'm going to call this Portfolio Tutorial Site. So when I go into my Google Sites, I am going to select this file name that is called Portfolio Tutorial Site. If you didn't notice, Google Sites change the title of your website or your Google site to match the file name that we provided up here. We can change that, so I can go highlight that text. They do not have to be the same, and I'm going to change this to Mr. Hladish's Portfolio. Should put apostrophe in there, make it correct. And I'm going to click outside anywhere. So now this is just our file name, Portfolio Tutorial Site, and this is actually going to be the title on my website. So if I go back to my sites page, you will actually see Portfolio Tutorial Site. So that's how I can find it, and that's how I can search through all my sites by using the search tab up here. So just going to open that back up, and we're going to go back to our default website. What I would like to do now is explain the Google Sites interface. Google has done a good job of making this very simple to understand. So this is going to be what our website looks like. So this is what you see, what you get display. And up on the top menu here, we have an undo last action, redo last action, which you're most likely familiar with. We have a preview so we can see what our website's actually going to look like. And we have a link. Once we publish it, then we can copy that link and we can share this website with anybody. So if somebody wants to collaborate on this with you, you can share that website. And we have some settings in here, pretty simple settings, nothing that we're going to get into. And then down the right side here is where we're going to do most of our work. The publish button up here, I should mention, that is once we are done everything, we can just click on that publish button. And what it's going to do is it's going to suggest a web address for you. And if you're happy with that, then you can select publish. You may want to change that to something else, but you will see that the URL is actually highlighted here. So you can see that the text that is up here is right at the end of the URL there. So we can worry about that when we go to publish it. But for now, we're going to go down and look at the sidebar menu here, which is pretty clean and pretty straightforward. So we have three titles up here. We have insert, pages, and themes. So insert is exactly what it means. Anytime we are going to add anything to our website, we are going to be on the insert. So as you can see, we can insert text box, images, embedded code. We can insert information from our drive. We've got some default settings here that we can just click on. And we also have some further options down here. Some more advanced options, collapsible groups, table contents, image carousels, lots of different items down here. So just as a recap, anytime that we're going to be adding any content, we want to make sure that the insert is highlighted up here. The next item up here is pages, and this is if you want to create multiple pages on a website. And just to give you an example of what pages are, just going to flip to another website here. This one was created by me as well. So this is my home page, and pages would be added up here. You could add them in different locations, but if I want to take my viewers to a totally different page, like this one, just some cool stuff, that is going to create another web page that is actually included in my Google Sites page. So it's pretty much like creating a different page that is linked to your home page. Back to our portfolio, and the last item on the right menu bar is the themes. So there are some default themes in here that you may want to select. You can customize your website as much as you want, but if you want to make it simple, get something done really fast, you could select one of these themes. Here's the simple one, which I have now, and I can change some colors on there, some font styles. And if I wanted to change that to, say, the diplomat style, then it has changed how my website looks, and just clicking on here gives me some additional options too. So there are a few themes on there, but we're going to go back to our insert page, and from here we want to do a little bit of file maintenance, which is going to be very beneficial for organizing our website, adding images, materials, etc.